action here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Spurs, they're still trying to get something started this year, currently at the bottom of the conference. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 2. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Johnson with a double team. Kuzma, the pass to Poole. The 3. Drills it from deep.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Paul against Poole. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's the cell. Hits the trifecta.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Poole. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Right side, Paul. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Paul. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to review the game plan. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. San Antonio in second.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them these days.
Kuzma for 3. Hauled in by Paul. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Takes one from 10 feet. Misses off the left iron. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wembanyama, no good. Washington has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma, and Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. Here's Carrington. Yet to see a basket. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
And so it's Washington with it. Pass to Carrington. Back to Poole. Down low. Kispert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Paul. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Wembanyama, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Here's Poole. 5 points in the game. Kuzma up top. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Washington has possession. The Spurs making their last shot. Poole's got room. Nails the wide open jumper. Poole's gotten his third basket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's Kuzma. Kispert on the wing. Poole from long range. The rebound by the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
The Wizards with a lead. Pass to Sarr. Vassell comes with a double. Here's Sarr from downtown. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter here. And the layup is good. Wembanyama's got 6.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
On target from range.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Back to Coulibaly. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happened. They just picked the worst time to do it.
Now here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Pass to Valanciunas. George outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep, Johnson. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. And George launches it from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Corey Kispert, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Butler against Paul. George outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Rebound San Antonio.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Washington making some changes. Bagley comes in for Coulibaly, and it's Davis in for Butler. Wizards trail by 3. And Davis gets double-teamed. Stolen by Vassell.
Becoming more of a threat to score. Vassell drawing the attention of the D.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You also got to give them credit for how hard they're going inside. I mean, looking to capitalize whenever they can on the interior.
Champagny, he's checked in for Davis. Pass to Valanciunas. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Confronting a shooter of JV stature is never easy, and he can make them pay for that mistake at the line.
The free throw drops from Valanciunas. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Baldwin's checked in for Washington. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
They double-team George. And stolen by Paul. Wembanyama against Valanciunas. They get it back. Barnes. Basket counts. Barnes has got 7.
They're really working the paint now.
Wizards trail by 5. They double-team George. Bagley passes to Valanciunas. Right wing. Here's Baldwin. Gets the 3 to fall. Baldwin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
And that seems about right. Last season was one that both teams would like to forget. They get beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Sarge checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Baldwin. Now here's Poole. He has 7. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname? The Poole Party.
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Collins, no good. Wizards trail by 5. Back to Poole, inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier than that. Poole padding those assist numbers.
Collins a screen. Top of the key. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Sarr. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Mamukelashvili. Kicks it out to Collins. Fires from deep. Champagnie, that's good. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Kuzma outside. Collins comes with a double. Pass to Carrington. No one near him. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Now here's Poole. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Sarr's gotten 4 this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Carrington. Off target with the 3.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Vassell, and it's off from 3-point range. Wizards trail by 9. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Washington shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Now here's Paul. Barnes with a screen on Poole. Here's Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far, and the first one at the line is good.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Vassell outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Vassell's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 16. Barnes finds Vassell. 6 to shoot. Johnson on the wing. This one for 3. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pure from 3-point range. Paul from deep 3-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Devin Vassell has been on display for the Spurs. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the San Antonio Spurs.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man, playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close, and if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Poole, here's Sarr, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Wembanyama screen. It's Vassell with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vassell's got 22.
Man, when Vassell hit his stride tonight, he just kept going. This man is relentless.
Pass to Sarr. And here's Coulibaly. Misses the three. Outside Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Blocked! Kuzma outside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Kuzma is just so much fun to watch take off like that. The power is unmatched.
Wembanyama down low. 18 points for him. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta, and that'll mark the end of this 5-game road trip. And yep, it's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Shots blocked!
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Out to the right wing. Carrington. Counted from distance. Carrington's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Kuzma drives in. Shoots over Barnes. And that one comes up a bit short. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Kuzma, the open look, and that's good from 17 feet. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot 4 inches, skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Outside Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
A big forward with quick hands. Barnes, oh, he'll let it fly.
Here's Poole. Kuzma, that's good. 16 points for him.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And he's going for the lob. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Carrington. 3-pointer, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. sinks the tray. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Poole gets it in close.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
Paul passes to Barnes. Now Vassell. Oh, it's stolen away. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Spurs, second.
It was true team basketball we saw out of them. Always willing to work together. No one making himself bigger than the team.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. George, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Poole. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Collins, and it's rejected. Here's Koulibaly, and a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Collins, high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pulls up. San Antonio again missing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
George passes to Sarr, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Most guys kind of avoid that mid-range, but credit to Johnson for not passing up a good opportunity.
Outside Koulibaly. Vassell comes with a double. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Vassell. He's got 24. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
George passes to Kispert. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists now tonight.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Castle. No points so far. Barnes, no good. George for 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Vassell. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. For San Antonio, Mamukelashvili's checked in for Barnes. Champagny comes in for Johnson. And it's Wesley in for Vassell. And a change for the Wizards. Valanciunas is checked in. To the left wing. Here's Sarr. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 4 rebounds now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And he converts the layup.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
The 3 from Valanciunas. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the game's still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Wizards out in front, up 1. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear.
Get about 3 or 4 stops in a row.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Wizards with a lead. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Paul in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. No good from outside. The Wizards shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Barnes comes with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Here 2 players.
That's a jump ball.
Valanciunas passes to Baldwin. Kispert on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
To the right side. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. And the Wizards lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Bagley, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Offensive board. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. The Spurs making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Paul. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Vassell against George. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Kispert. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Now here's Paul. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Pass to Valanciunas. From deep. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Left side, Johnson. Here's Mamukelashvili. To the paint. Ball finds Johnson. Shoots over Valanciunas. The shot by Johnson, no good. To the inside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And they're able to recover. And Paul gets it to go.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Washington trailing. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. Good on the shot. Kispert's got 4 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Bagley. Baldwin's shot is off. Here's Mamukelashvili. Valanciunas covering. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. So Washington ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Washington with the ball. 2-point game. Poole shot is off.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Here's Carrington. Washington again can't hit.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Vassell passes to Barnes. Paul for three.
Spurs foul. Sandro Mamukelashvili. First personal foul. First team foul.
Wizards trail by 4. Poole outside. Johnson with a double team. Carrington. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
Now here's Paul. The open shot by Barnes. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 2. There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. Poole from long range. Look at Poole showing the range.
Oh, we've seen it before, and we'll continue to see it from Poole. There is no sweat from this man in a big moment like this.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell. Here's Paul. Barnes with a screen on Poole. To the paint. Pulls it. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Poole outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Tipped. And he gets it back. The kick out to Johnson. He connects. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Koulibaly. Yes!
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Paul. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poole finds Kuzma. Here's Carrington. Kuzma outside to the middle. Here's Sarr.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He drops the first one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Spurs making a switch here. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
The 3 from Wembanyama. It's off. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game, Alex Sarr.